Once upon a time, there used to be a young man. Let's call him Omar. How do you think he was, Omar? How did he used to live his life? Do you think he was strong, aesthetic, like with pack of muscles, high levels of testosterone, a good level of relationship with his family, friends, romantic partner, if he even has one in the first place? Let's go uh, on a show, like on a third camera position, looking how Omar lives his life on a daily basis. Let's start with the morning. Now we live in this time of like social media where morning routines are so productive. Yeah, like wake up at 4 a.m. in the morning, exercising, going to the gym, meditating, journaling, and many other things. Yeah. Let's see how was the morning routine of Omar. The first thing that we can see that Omar is doing is not going to the gym. He's not meditating. He doesn't even know what meditation is. He's not going there to journal or to go there prepare a healthy breakfast or to greet his parents. Good morning. I love you. The first thing he will do, he will grab his phone and go to social media. Scrolling, doom scrolling on YouTube. Time goes by, watching videos of like video games, memes. Literally, this is his reaction, like his face while he's consuming social media. Probably that's you, right? Then he will go to Instagram, do the exact same thing, going to Snapchat, going to TikTok, going back to YouTube, back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. How do you think, how many hours did he pass in this process? You may think, I know, just like 15 minutes, it's just like to wake up, just watching some like videos, yeah, just to wake up the brain. Do you think it was 50 minutes, 30 minutes, 45 minutes? It has been already 2 hours. He woke up at 8 a.m. in the morning and it's already 10, 15 a.m. in the morning. He will finally leave his room. He will go to his parents. He wouldn't even say good morning. He would just like go there like a goblin. He wouldn't even brush his teeth as first thing in the morning. Just going around the house just like an NPC. Then he will spend most of his days. I mean, after having that morning routine, after wasting those 2 precious hours, then he will accomplish many things. Do you think the rest of his day will be productive? Maybe like performing good at school or something meaningful for him in work, studies, diet, his mental health, his physique. He will spend the rest of his days playing video games, eating junk food. He wouldn't even eat the food of his mother. This food that you can imagine, like the rice, the healthy rice, chicken with high levels of protein, some vegetables. No, he will be eating like smashing on Doritos, mashing on cereal with milk full of estrogen, killing his testosterone, increasing his level of gyno. And this young man, by the way, that was me a few years ago. Not really the best life, saying it after a long time that I have changed. Now, let's look for a different man, complete different man. The name of this well, you cannot even call man. This such of a specimen that will be considered in today's society. His name is Sultan. You can already imagine like how masculine it is named Sultan. Very commanding, powerful name. Let's look now in third camera. What is the life of Mr. Sultan? Sultan existed in a life where internet wasn't even a thing. Computers, phone, radios didn't exist in his time. He lived kind of like in the primal days of like where there was where there were tribes, hierarchy in the tribes, hunting for getting resources, food, surviving. We can see Sultan is a leader, leader of leaders, leadering other men, and these men have families. At the end of the day, his tribe depends on him. His level of success in his character mindset will also determine the level of success in his tribe. Do you think he was wasting his time like other men who spend their time on the other tribes like playing music, getting distracted by women cheating on their wives? Do you think Sultan was doing that? Or do you think Sultan was going out there with his group of hyper masculine men who go out there for hunting, looking for resources to provide not only to his family but to his community, learning more from the scholars of his tribe, the more knowledgeable men in his tribe. A man, Sultan, this man who knew his purpose, which is worshiping the creator of the heavens and the earth. He knows that he's living in this dunya, in this world, temporally. And then he will come back to God, to Allah Azza wa Jal, and Allah Azza wa Jal will inform him about his deeds, about his actions that he used to commit on this earth. So he's very conscious about his actions because he fears Allah. He understands his purpose. So do you think when Sultan having a purpose, having a mission in his life, do you think he's gonna waste it in these delusions of amusements and play in this probably life like music, woman, wealth? No, there's no wasting time. He's investing his time to become the best version of himself, to please Allah and invite his people to worship alongside him, Allah Azza wa Jal only. And this is the man that all of us should pursue to become. Oh no, Leonardo, but I'm just using YouTube to watch productive videos, see if calisthenics is better than weightlifting, or if calisthenics and weightlifting together are better than just doing one single lift because it will create a better hypertrophy and will create a more athletic physique. Oh no, just a little bit of unwinding after a long day of work. Oh no, I'm just watching this intellectual video, bro. Do you hear yourself? Are you actually so down bad to defend internet that you will cope with yourself? Let's do something. If what you say is true, and of course we should present evidences about the things that we determine that are true, science. I hope you are not a man that follows things blindly. I have two challenges for you. The first one, do you consciously think I'm going to use YouTube for X? I'm going to use YouTube to learn about how to have an aesthetic physique. I'm going to YouTube to learn about how to build a Twitter clone. You say Next.js, an example. I'm going to use Instagram to learn about drop shipping or content creation and how to do marketing. The answer is, and don't lie to yourself, no. You subconsciously, through muscle memory, grab your phone back and forth on YouTube, Instagram, Reddit, TikTok, Snapchat, like an NPC, like a zombie brain dead. And then you see the time and you notice, oh, an hour has gone by, 2 hours, 3 hours. So do you think that you having these desires of looking attractive, trying to attract women, building a business, become financially free, having time freedom and location freedom, do you think are you going to accomplish that wasting your time on social media when you first are not even honest to yourself? Do you think are you gonna become that successful in life, let alone even a little bit of success? The other challenge that I have for you is, and you probably wouldn't have, you're not going to have the balls for this, is to, if you have another phone or a camera, record yourself while you are using social media. And don't think about it. Don't put like like a mask, a character. Just be honest. Like how you conduct yourself on a daily basis. Turn on the camera, record yourself for around 30 minutes, and check your body language, your facial expressions while you are using your favorite social media, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, whatever. And after that, look at the recording and do a little bit of contemplation. You are probably going to be, as I was of myself, disgusted, surprised. Like literally, when I did this practice, my face, as probably is your face as well, while you're using social media, was literally like this. I find a funny video. Oh, bro, I look like a mental disabled man. That was me, and that's probably you while you're using social media. Let's just start right away with the signs that you are most likely addicted to the internet. Number one, when you go and click on a random YouTube video, you immediately start looking down at the comments. This is not something that you think subconsciously. Oh, I'm going to look at the comments of this video to see what people think and talk about in this video. Most likely, you don't do that. You just do it out of muscle memory. Number two, you are right away looking at the videos next that when you are on YouTube, you see like your laptop or computer, the videos that appear on the side when you don't have the video full screen. You are looking immediately at the other videos that pops up in the feed while you're watching a video. Number three, doom scrolling to infinitum, especially in platforms like TikTok, Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, pretending you are just looking for a productive video about something that aligns with the things that you like. But honestly, you are just doom scrolling for the sake of looking for dopamine. Because you gotta understand that these platforms, the way that the algorithm is made, like YouTube Shorts, TikTok, Instagram Reels, these platforms they know about you. They have good level of data about you. This is not something like conspiracy theory. This is something like which is like known, like common sense that these apps have some level of data about you, so they store it. And the way that this the algorithm works in these platforms like you do a lot of doom scrolling like TikTok, Instagram Reels, and YouTube Shorts is that they know your interest, but they don't pop it up immediately. Instead, what they do, they put videos that you may like or may not like, triggering in your brain that if you keep scrolling, you're going to find eventually the video that you are interested in, which happens. You are scrolling with the hopes of finding a video that you're actually interested in. Then you find it, you click it, you watch it. Yeah, you are interested for more because now you got a dopamine hit. So now you want more. Your level of resistance in dopamine has increased. So you crave more. So now you start looking again, they do scrolling, time goes by, you do it again, find the video. And this is how these platforms keeps you hooked. So that's number three. Don't scrolling on social media. And number four, you probably know already that you are addicted to social media. You probably don't need me or anyone else particularly to tell you that you are addicted to the internet because we have in our consciousness, in the back of our heads, things that determine by the natural human state things which are good and things which are bad. So you most likely already know that you are wasting a lot of time on social media. Though you won't admit it to yourself loudly, I'm going to YouTube to waste my time. I'm going to YouTube because I don't have much to do. I'm going to YouTube. I'm going to Instagram, TikTok, whatever, to waste my time because I don't have a purpose. I don't have goals in my life. You don't say that subconsciously to yourself, but you know it. You deep down, you know. Number five, you keep your phone everywhere you go. It's crazy that now we live in the times where we have our phones looking at content when we are eating. Now instead of like spending time with our family members on the table, we're just like all of us watching content instead of like talking to each other, sharing our thoughts, experiences, teachings, wisdom. We're just like both watching content. And it really pisses me off that these are the same people, and you probably are one of these people as well. Don't lie to yourself, asking, why are my parents like this to me? Why they don't understand me? Why is the relationship so bad between us? Imagine my guy. How can you tell? Going to the bathroom with the phone. Now we have people listening to music while taking a shower, the phone while going to the gym. Everywhere that we go, we have our phone. In fact, some people say, "Oh no, I'm going for a walk, to exercise, to go for in nature," and guess what? We have our phone with us. Number six, installing platforms or apps extensions to make you quit YouTube or social media, internet overall. And although this one may seem productive, oh no, but what are you talking about, Leonardo? I'm just installing these apps so I can remove the addiction that I have with these platforms. The reason I say you are dumb if you do this is because it's not realistic at the long term. Like honestly, like do you really see yourself like not using YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, nothing for the rest of your life in the 21st century, the time that we live in? No, most likely, no, you're not gonna do it. What's gonna happen? You're gonna install it the first day. You may do some progress, 1, 2, or maybe 3 days, and then you will go back again, uninstall the apps, or deactivate the things that and block your access to these platforms. Honestly, you are like I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Like you sound first like, bro, control yourself, have some level of willpower, and number two, you sound like an even more of an addict, bro. Because do you hear yourself? You are literally like installing more technology to remove your already addiction that you have with technology. Like, bro, be smart, bro. Like, have some self-respect, bro. Honestly, hopefully, having cut through the hopes that you were giving to yourself about your internet consumption and being sincere, you've been sincere to yourself that yes, I'm addicted to the internet. Let's go with the solutions that will help you to overcome your internet addiction, at least from my experience. Number one, having a purpose. You have most likely heard online about purpose. Oh, bro, find your purpose, and you gotta focus on your purpose, bro. Oh, yeah, your purpose, purpose, purpose. But no one really explained to you what is purpose. So I'm gonna explain to you fairly easy what is purpose. It's basically what is your priority in life. What is the most important thing in your life that you carry on a daily basis? What you live for, basically. For many people, even though they will not admit it, people unfortunately have made their purpose the craving and attention from other people, woman, money, materialism overall. We human beings already have a purpose, an objective purpose in life, which is worshiping the creator of the heavens and the earth. That's the purpose of life. Now, having a purpose is basically prioritizing below the purpose of life. What do you want to do basically with your life? Like, what do you want to achieve? What is gonna be that thing below, besides and worshiping the creator of the heavens and the earth? Maybe your business, maybe relationships, maybe in acquiring time freedom, location freedom. It can be whatever, honestly. Finding your purpose is really just about knowing what is the biggest priority in your life. Thing number two, exploring the world, trying new things. If you're a person who doesn't know what is his purpose, what he wants to achieve in this temporary life, it will serve you a lot to go out there and just like your parents used to tell you when you were a kid, try new things, son. Go out there, explore the world. Shut up. Just I'm a bit sick, I think. But yeah, just exploring the world, going outside, trying new things. Honestly, this thing will serve you any anything more than just going there on other platforms. People putting desires over you. Or success is about this. Success is about that. This should be determined only by yourself, and hopefully, with the guidance of intellectual people, knowing about and how, what is your purpose to try new things. It's as well like doing journaling. I mentioned quite a lot to journaling, but honestly, man, like journaling is the best therapy that you can try. At least it is for me. So try new things, and from the experience that you've got, journal about it, and eventually you will find what is that priority in your life. Because in this way, knowing your purpose will not only destroy your internet addiction, but any other distraction that the world can throw at you. When you know what is your purpose, your line is aligned to it. And purpose working layers as well. Once you will feel that you have accomplished this mission of yours, let's say like acquiring financial freedom or improving the relationship with your family, with your romantic partner, if you have one, then you will have a desire again, okay, what's next to accomplish? That's how purpose works. The biggest priority in your life, aligning 100% of your life to it, achieving your purpose, and then going to the next one. And again, this works with a purpose, not the purpose of life, because the purpose of life, which is objective, doesn't change, which it is worshiping the creator of the heavens and the earth, and that is Allah subhanahu. Number three, meditation. Meditation, in simple words, is the practice of trying to be in the present moment. You get certain thoughts in your head about whatever, school, life, etc. And then you put your focus again into the thing that you're trying to focus on, which is being in the present moment. Prayer as well help with this. An autistic way on how meditation works, at least from my experience and the thing that I've done, besides pray my salah, praying, we go with meditation. It's literally you can go to a place where you are getting distracted, you are by yourself, close your eyes, inhale, exhale, and just focus on your breath. Eventually, while you are doing this, certain thoughts will pop into your head about school, exams, life, parents, etc. You will notice, and you probably coping, oh no, you see, meditation doesn't really work because I'm still getting these thoughts. I'm not being in the present moment. That's the point of meditation. Meditation is like exercising your brain. That once you get this thought uh, about like life, then you refocus back into your breath. That's like one bicep curl. Progress in being into a flow state, which translates to being more mindful, which translates to being in the present moment, as how athletes call it, being in the zone. It just that when you get a thought, you refocus back into the thing that you're trying to focus on, being in the present moment in this case. That's the bicep curl. That's when your focus, your attention span becomes stronger. Same thing when you are doing your salah. When you are doing your salah, you are focusing on creating a connection with Allah, communicating with the creator of the heavens and the earth. When you are praying, you probably will get a random thought because you cannot really control thoughts. Yeah, you will get a thought, and then you try to ripple your focus back into Allah, back into communicating with the creator of the heavens and the earth. And the way that this helps is that on your day to day, when you are using the internet, in this case, this is what the video is about, you will sometimes not think consciously the way that you are using social media. You will find yourself like looking at the comments back again, or no paying attention to what you are doing, going to Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, and then you realize about this, you are like, oh, I was just like wasting my time on social media. You take a deep breath, exhale, and focus back into the present moment, into the your priority. You remember again, oh yeah, my goals are acquiring like financial freedom. You remember again what is your purpose, and then you focus on that. And basically, you live life like this on a day-to-day basis, and the more you do it, the more present you'll be, causing that you'll be more focused in what is your mission, your purpose. Number four, installing extensions on the platforms that you use that remove the distractions. Now, I use YouTube mainly as a content creator myself on this platform. And even before, the platform that I really used was YouTube, and still it is YouTube. I really don't use like Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat. Didn't find any type of like fulfillment in those platforms or how it benefits me in any shape or form. So I just really don't use on these platforms overall. When you go to your browser, maybe like Google Chrome, Microsoft Edge, Brave, Firefox, etc. Each one of these browsers have like an extension page where you can download extensions and on your browser. You look for the ones on YouTube that remove the distractions and like removing like the shorts, removing comments, and blurring the thumbnails so you don't get distracted by this tasty thumbnails. So top 7 ways to make $500 per day. You know. By the way, this will only work like on your computer or laptop when you are using like your browser. There is an exception in using Firefox though that you can download extensions uh, on the browser while you're using your phone, where you can basically activate it and you can remove the baggage. In this case, as an example, what I'm showing here on YouTube, I'll record a video about this, showing and about the extensions that I have while I use YouTube and how it really increased my productivity, and I basically don't get distracted at all. I literally go to YouTube mindfully about, oh, I want to learn about meditation. I want to learn about Aqidah, about my religion, Islam, etc. Now, something that I want to point out is that if you are using, let's say in this case, YouTube, to mindfully going and there to look for a video like learning about nutrition, watching it like or watching like a podcast for like a one hour on full screen, that's not wasting time on social media. You feel like you are using your time productively, and you are, because you are seeking education, and there is a lot of education on the internet. But what really is wasting time on social media slash internet is on these macro moments. The one that I was mentioning with the CEO morning routine of Omar, where he goes to YouTube, then goes to Instagram, goes to Snapchat, goes then to TikTok, go back to YouTube, watching these videos, and on YouTube Shorts of like kids like what they do nowadays on platforms like on TikTok, like dance videos, how they do. That's wasting time, because these macro moments that you may see it as nothing, bro, 1 hour easily goes like there is no other activity on earth that you can do like unproductively, that you will not notice the pass of time, like scrolling on social media or going back and forth into these platforms. That's what really is wasting your time, being an addict with the internet. Now, I want to mention with total honesty that if you watch this video probably feeling offended, angry at me because of what I told you, that you are an addict to the internet, instead of looking at it from the senses of logic and reasoning, and just instead of using your emotions to dictate how you feel about this video, I have total certainty that you will live a miserable life. Because think about it, you have allowed your emotions to dictate your behavior, your actions, in this case with internet consumption, content consumption. Your emotions have led you to basically waste your time using social media. Do you believe that trusting in your emotions are gonna lead you to a better life? Because if they did, you probably wouldn't be watching this video. You probably would be already like a successful, like nothing without the need of watching like with this type of YouTube videos. So be honest and sincere and use your reasoning. Instead of trusting your brain that has led you to where you are today in life, which is not a really good place, listen to the people that are more advanced in your life or the people that you want to become. And by the way, I'm not saying that that is me, yeah, the successful guy, yeah? I'm just saying you a guideline. I'm, of course, on my own journey to become the best version of myself. So use your reasoning, use your logic, and as well have sincerity because through sincerity is where you can make progress. Being honest about yourself will lead you to the betterment of your growth at the long term. And what you are going through with this internet addiction is what I've mentioned previously. Yeah, the example of Omar, that was me a few years ago. I understand 100% what it feels to be in such position. But instead of like weeping about it, complaining, taking action to overcome this will serve you way, way, way more. So, bro, I wish you success in your journey to become the best version of yourself. Remember, stay hard, like David Goggins says. Yeah, peace out, bro.